Greetings, fellow psychology enthusiasts, and welcome to the third installment of Self and Psychology, where we explore the fascinating world of human behavior and mental processes. In this episode, we will delve into the mysterious realm of emotions, those pesky little feelings that can make us laugh, cry, or punch a wall, depending on the situation. And emotions have been the subject of philosophical inquiry, scientific investigation, and countless angry tweets. In fact, they are the driving force behind our behaviors, our relationships, and our choice of Netflix shows. But what are emotions really? How do they arise in our brains? And why do we sometimes feel like we are at their mercy? In this episode, we will answer these questions and more. We'll take a journey through the emotional landscape, exploring the many triggers, regulators, and expressions of our inner states. And we'll learn about the brain regions that control emotions, the hormones that shape our moods, and the cultural factors that influence our emotional experiences. But fear not, dear viewers, for this will not be a dry academic lecture. We will infuse our scholarly inquiry with humor, wit, and the occasional cat video if we are really lucky. We'll use real-life examples to illustrate complex concepts, and we'll try not to get too emotional ourselves. No promises. So grab a box of tissues, put on your favorite sad song, and join us for a roller coaster ride of emotions. Let's start with a quick look at what emotions are and how they impact our thoughts, behaviors, and physical sensations. You can say emotions are the ever-elusive yet ever-present force that govern our thoughts, behaviors, and physical sensations. But what are they really? And how do they impact us in such profound ways? Let's delve into the fascinating world of emotions and explore their complex nature. At their core, emotions can be defined as complex psychological states that are triggered by external or internal stimuli. They are multifaceted experiences that involve a variety of mental and physiological responses, including changes in mood, cognition, behavior, and physical sensations. So, how do emotions impact us? Well, let's start with our thoughts. Emotions have a profound influence on our cognitive processes, shaping the way we perceive, interpret, and respond to the world around us. For example, if you're feeling anxious, you might interpret a situation as more threatening than it actually is, leading to heightened feelings of fear and worry. On the other hand, if you're feeling happy, you might be more likely to interpret a situation as positive, leading to increased feelings of joy and contentment. Moving on to behaviors, emotions can have a significant impact on our actions and reactions. When we experience strong emotions, we may be more likely to engage in impulsive or reactive behaviors that we might later regret. For example, if you're feeling angry, you might be more likely to lash out at someone or something, leading to negative consequences. Conversely, if you're feeling calm and centered, you might be more likely to make thoughtful and deliberate choices that align with your values and goals. And let's not forget about physical sensations. Emotions can have a profound impact on our bodily responses, leading to a variety of physiological changes. For example, when we're feeling anxious or stressed, our bodies may respond with increased heart rate, muscle tension, and shallow breathing. Conversely, when we are feeling happy or content, our bodies may respond with decreased heart rate, relaxed muscles, and deeper breathing. So there you have it, a brief overview of what emotions are and how they impact our thoughts, behaviors, and physical sensations. But let's not forget the most important aspect of emotions. They are just downright entertaining. From the highs of joy and excitement to the lows of sadness and despair, emotions are a roller coaster ride of epic proportions. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed by the emotional roller coaster, just sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. Having said that, let's take a quick tour of how emotions are triggered, regulated, and expressed. Emotions are a fascinating and complex aspect of human psychology. The way we experience, express, and regulate our emotions can vary greatly from person to person and can even change depending on the situation at hand. In this part of today's episode, we will delve into the intricacies of emotions and explore how they are triggered, regulated, and expressed. First and foremost, it is important to understand how emotions are triggered. Emotions can be triggered by a wide variety of stimuli, ranging from external events such as receiving a compliment or experiencing a traumatic event to internal thoughts and feelings such as anxiety or self-doubt. It is also worth noting that different emotions can be triggered by different stimuli. For example, the emotion of joy may be triggered by winning a game, while the emotion of anger may be triggered by experiencing an injustice. Once emotions are triggered, the process of regulation begins. Emotion regulation refers to the ability to manage and modulate the intensity, duration, and expression of emotions. This is a crucial aspect of emotional health, as the inability to regulate emotions can lead to a range of negative outcomes such as anxiety, depression, and addiction. There are many different strategies that people use to regulate their emotions. Some individuals may use cognitive reappraisal, which involves reframing the situation in a more positive light in order to reduce negative emotions. Others may use mindfulness techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises to help calm themselves down in moments of stress. Still, others may use distraction techniques such as watching a funny video or going for a walk to take their mind off a stressful situation. Finally, emotions are expressed in a variety of ways. Emotional expression can take the form of verbal communication, such as expressing feelings through spoken or written words. It can also take the form of non-verbal communication, such as facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice. The way that emotions are expressed can vary greatly depending on the individual and cultural context, with some cultures valuing emotional expressiveness more than others. You can now see how emotions are a fascinating and multifaceted aspect of human psychology, and understanding how emotions are triggered, regulated, and expressed can help individuals to better manage their own emotional experiences and improve their overall well-being. So the next time you find yourself experiencing a strong emotion, take a moment to reflect on what triggered it, how you can regulate it, and how you want to express it. And always remember, it's okay to feel your emotions. Just make sure to take care of yourself and those around you in the process. And there you have it, folks. In this episode of Self and Psychology, we've delved deep into the mysterious world of emotions, exploring what they are, how they are triggered, regulated, and expressed. We've learned that emotions are complex and multifaceted, and that they can be both a source of great joy and deep distress. But from the amygdala to the prefrontal cortex, from dopamine to cortisol, we've left a lot of ground uncovered in our exploration of emotions today. And while we may never fully understand the complexities of the human emotional experience, we can certainly appreciate the role that emotions play in shaping our lives. So the next time you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by your emotions, take a moment to pause and reflect on what's going on inside you. Remember that emotions are a natural and necessary part of the human experience, and that by learning to regulate and express them in healthy ways, we can lead more fulfilling and meaningful lives. We really hope you enjoyed this episode of Self and Psychology, and we look forward to exploring more fascinating topics with you in the future. And while you are here, why not leave a like and a comment? And check out one of our other fascinating videos. But above all else, keep on exploring the fascinating world of the human mind. And remember to always stay curious.